So today I'm just going to show you my everyday morning routine with a newborn. Obviously this changes just depending on the mood that the baby is in, but you're going to realize that early on in the beginning you are going to work around your baby's clock. This means that you're just sort of working around the whatever they want, you're just working around it. So you can't really put a time to things you do, but you can sort of form a routine when it comes to morning when they're still asleep. So the first thing which I try to do is make sure the bottles are clean, ready for the whole day to prep bottle feeds. I would advise to get the blue cap bottles, like the ones which I'm cleaning. These are designed to prevent celiac, so yeah, I definitely would advise to get these, because early on in the stages my baby was suffering from celiac discomfort and I wasn't sure what it was, but yeah, definitely get these bottles. So the next thing which I do after I wash the bottles, I make sure I put them in a steamer just to get rid of all the bacteria and anything. Currently I'm mixed feeding, which means I'm bottle feeding and breastfeeding at the same time, but if I had to choose, I'd rather just breastfeed. The next thing I like to do in the morning is I take a syringe and put 5 ml of gripe water. This just helps to relieve the baby of any symptoms of celiac or if they've got any gases. Currently I'm using the Nanny Care brand, which is a God's formula milk based protein. So I was using the Aptamilk before, which is the cow's milk protein. So anyway, I was finding that it was flaming, his skin was flaming up and just getting rashes, and it was just breaking. So I decided to switch it to a God's formula milk, and so far from my experience it's really worked really well. Next thing which I do before he wakes up, I have a bath. I like to make sure that I'm clean before I breastfeed him, and I put on my waist trainer belt. This is just what I'm doing for now, just to get my belly just a little bit back in shape in that process. The other thing which I do, I clean around the space. Once I do this, it just helps with my mindset to get into that space where I feel clean and ready for the day. So I have to make sure everything is clean before anything. And don't mind the pajamas. I usually spend the whole day wearing pajamas because I'm not going anywhere, and yeah. Next thing which I do, I just prepare my breakfast, and I tend to have a porridge, oat porridge, and I find that it helps with my milk supply. So the point of having my morning routine is to make sure I do everything I can in that time, so that throughout the day I'm not struggling. So I try to prepare my meal in the morning, I try to clean, I try to make sure his clothes are ready for him when he has a wash, and it just helps, to be fair. For the whole day, just making sure he's clean and just giving a lot of cuddles, to be fair, and just making sure he's happy and he's had enough rest. That's pretty much what I do on a basis. Advice really will be try to enjoy as much time as you can when they're still young and fresh, because you are going to realize that the time is going to move so fast and they're going to grow too quickly. So collect as much memories as you can and just enjoy the moment. So I was finding that I was taking so much on myself and refusing the help from people, and I'd advise take as much time as you can if you get the help offered, and try to rest so that you can recover for yourself and you can be healthy. So after he falls asleep, I try to prepare all my meals. So yeah, before I was making that mistake where I was having 3 large meals every single day, and it wasn't helping me in any way. So yeah, I decided to start having smaller portions and having 6 smaller portions each day, which has really been helpful. I've seen a change in my breast milk production and just the way I look. So yeah, I would advise you to think about having 3 smaller meals than large meals. So during the day, he usually sleeps on in the Moses basket, because you can move it around the house, downstairs, anywhere, any place. Then during the night, I tend to put him on a sleeping pod, the Clever Mama foam, and I just put that in my CHICCO next to me cot. And yeah, this is more comfortable as well because I just put him next to me. So yeah, I just have 2 different places just depending on the day. So during the night, I like to create that atmosphere which is different to when it's during the day, just to help him tell the difference between day and night. So I usually use this white noise machine that changes colors, and I try to dim the lights when it's during the night because I want him to get used to his sleeping arrangements early on, just to help him sleep longer during the night. So yeah. So right after he's gone to sleep, I've been trying to read the Bible for quite a while. So I've got this app which is called pray.com, and if you're one of those people who are trying to get back into the word, I would advise you to get this app. So it only costs about £4 a month, which is not a big deal because this is going for a good cause, and it's just gonna help with your relationship with God and strengthen you in different kind of ways. After I goes back to sleep, that's when I have my last meal of the day. Then I get ready for bed because I want to be ready just when he wakes up, which is not a long time after this. So definitely just let your little ones stay on the breast as much as they want to feed. Do not interrupt them. Do not take them off. They take themselves off when they're finished, or else they're not going to be satisfied, and it's just going to cause them to be more, to whine more and just cry more, which is just, yeah.